The first thing I want to get to, this is kind of more of a serious story than you would normally hear on this show, the nonsense that happens nightly. But you've been hearing Ron talk about this. And when I heard this story about the landscaper who was shot and killed today in Dayton, simply because he was blowing grass and debris off of a sidewalk. And I don't know how much of this grass and debris got on some neighbor's car, but whoever this is, and they haven't named the suspect, he's in jail now. He came out, had a few words with some of these landscapers. It was like a whole team of landscapers. Guess they were working on a retaining wall. But he had some words with him because he was angry that grass and debris got on his precious car. And by the way, I saw the car, not precious. Not precious at all. But some sort of altercation occurred. The police don't know exactly what was said, or at least they're not saying. The investigation is continuing. But this guy, after this altercation, shoots the landscaper. And cops, arrive. They try to save his life. They take him to the hospital. And sadly, this guy is gone. He's died. All because some jerk with a gun gets pissed off because he gets a little debris on his car? Are you kidding me? In that instance, what you do, if you really got a problem, is you call the landscaping company and you'd say, hey, look, your guys were out here. They got grass on my car, which, by the way, was parked in the street, not in his driveway, not on his property, in the street. You call and complain and try to work something out. You use your words. You don't use your gun. It's crazy. And here's the thing. This story is going to go national. Other stations are going to pick this up throughout the country because that's going to be the headline. Man killed, or landscaper killed because of grass clippings. That's what it's going to be. So, that is just ridiculous. Another example of the violence that continues here in Dayton. Another story. This happened last week, and I just hadn't gotten to the story yet, but this one has gone national. I saw this picked up on the West Coast, that a man and woman are now facing charges after they walked into the local Arby's on Smithville and attacked the drive-thru worker with a rock. So these two suspects, they pull up. The woman gets out of the car, goes in with a rock, attacks the drive-thru worker. The guy in the car follows. A witness tries to maybe step in and say, hey, what's going on? And the suspect, the guy, motions as though he might have a gun. So the witness kind of backs off. And they flee after the attack. The woman has cuts on her face. You want to know why this happened? My immediate thought was, they didn't get enough Arby's sauce. Because that's the kind of thing that happens. No, it was apparently an argument because I guess a night or two before, the woman in the Arby's is accused of stealing a blunt. You've got to be kidding me. So we have a woman attacked while she's working because of a supposed stolen blunt, and she's hit in the face with rocks or a rock. And then today, we have somebody shot and killed because of grass clippings. Wow. This is just sad. It's so sad. How this kind of just keeps happening. And we've talked about this many times before. I mean, all of these stories, whether it be local or somewhere else in Ohio or anywhere in the country, people are just too easily triggered. They're just too easily triggered. And when they don't get their way or they're upset, they lash out with this. And we saw it last week with the whole Charlie Kirk thing. And I'm not going to get into that. I don't do politics. But this is insane. Somebody getting killed because of grass clippings. Man. I don't know. It's just really sad. Just sad state of affairs.